Dobro Jutro, Divine Pisces, 222. It is Monday, October 14th, 2019. I'm going to go ahead and do an energy check-in for Twin Flames today. Also wanted to cover something real quick. I actually meant to cover yesterday, and I just completely forgot. I was watching a reading, Wicked Virgo, not too long ago, and if you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's really good. And was talking about like black magic and how people are talking about like people are being like attacked via black magic and spells and stuff like that. Which, I mean, it's possible negativity can affect things. That way, if somebody's projecting negativity onto you, it's almost like casting a spell on you, right? So the best way I, have found to deal with negativity in general is to deflect it back. Like, basically put up a protection shield of positivity and set your intention that anything that comes your way that's negative is deflected back. There's also a modality, and I cannot remember the name of it. I'll have to go back and look and find it, but there's a modality where you actually can absorb the negative energy that's being sent your way and use it for your own healing, which I thought was really interesting. So it's definitely possible that this is happening. In my case, I don't feel that's necessarily true. I don't feel like anybody's working black magic or voodoo or anything on me at this point. And if they are, it's not working. So, sorry about your luck. So I just wanted to kind of point that out and talk about that, deflect that negativity. If you feel negativity coming at you from anywhere, it could be coming from your divine counterpart, right? Try not to absorb it, okay? Take it, recognize it for what it is, turn it around, and send positivity back. So deflect it. Does that make sense? All right, I just wanted to kind of go through that, okay? All right, so overall energies today, I do feel Divine Feminine feeling, feeling kind of creative today. I sense a very creative energy coming from Divine Feminine today. Almost like she really, really wants to build something. She wants to create something, whether that be for her mission, whether that be for her personal life. I'm hearing like a not necessarily a journal, but almost like a not a diary either. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, like a record of oneself, like writing letters to yourself or writing letters to your divine counterpart, that sort of thing, like getting it all out, getting it all down on paper somehow. But also I do feel some divine feminines maybe are taking that a step further and actually in artistic pursuits right now. Could be part of the mission as well. So I do feel that. Also, Divine Masculine, I do feel really waking up to his own purpose, his own life purpose happening. Just saw 333. His own purpose happening, or waking up to his own purpose in life. So I do find that very interesting as well. And Divine Feminine definitely standing in her power at this point. I do feel really coming into her feminine energy. I know it's been kind of back and forth here lately, and with this Aries full moon we just had last night, so a lot of empowerment happening, a lot of feeling of, self-confidence and security instead of insecurity, that insecurity being turned around. So I do feel that happening here, especially with this yellow, which is kind of highlighting the solar plexus. Right now, which of course rules self-confidence, that sort of thing. Okay, so Divine Feminine, I do feel, is definitely in this area, and Divine Masculine, I do feel this way as well. It's like they were in this insecurity kind of feeling, and I do feel still some insecurity, but not quite as bad as it was. It's almost like this full moon really kind of helped wake him up to what he needs to do and make himself feel a little bit more secure in the decisions, right? So a lot of twins really understanding, that the 3D aspect of the journey really doesn't have any bearing on the eternal nature of this connection. okay? Understanding that time doesn't matter, understanding that the 3D stuff doesn't matter. You've had several lives together, many twins coming to this realization. Divine Feminine, for the most part, already realized this, but there may be more that's coming to the surface about this too. You may be getting past life visions, maybe understanding a little bit more about the karma that's built up, about the guilt, and about the, you know, some of the things that have happened in past lives that are wedges in the current life, in the current connection, okay? But yeah, so the moon, I do feel a very strong influence on this, or from this moon, definitely. Divine Feminine really, really stepping into her power, taking some action in her life, ending some cycles, moving forward with her mission, you know, that sort of thing. And it's actually helping Divine Masculine do the same. So as you step into that energy, as you move out of the toxicity, as you in those cycles, it's going to help Divine Masculine do the same as well, and planting those seeds for the future in the connection. Okay, so definitely keep yourself positive, keep yourself moving forward. And it's skipping. Give it a second. Okay, so keep moving forward, keep working on your mission, keep working on your healing, you know, keep going, because you're planting the seeds for the future. Both of you are manifesting right now, big time. So Divine Counterpart's definitely manifesting right now. And right now I do feel also a very strong camaraderie between Divine Feminines. And I mean, not just physically, but I do feel like collectively, energetically, it's like Divine Feminines are really, really coming together energetically, like supporting each other, you know, understanding that as we lift each other up, you know, it kind of helps with the healing process. It helps with union as well. Also, this card showing me that there are several of you probably dealing with multiple people in your connections. Now, this could be karmic partners, it could be families. It could be religion, you know, coworkers, friends, whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be a karmic partner, okay? But it is telling me that there are multiple people in these connections right now. I do feel a lot of drama, possibly around connections right now. Maybe getting bad advice. Divine Masculine maybe getting bad advice, you know, that sort of thing, okay? All right, take a look at Divine Masculine. Boop. Boop. Yes. So they want to take that leap, guys. Divine Masculine's got this on his mind. He's got this on his mind. He wants to move forward. He's tired of being stuck in this endless cycle. Okay? He's tired of the karmic situation. You know, he's feeling impatient. Right? Been trying to kind of manifest his foundation so that he can move forward. He's been working on his spirituality, whether he realizes it or not. Right, that head chakra really opening up, receiving all those downloads from source, and he's trying to figure out his best way forward at this point. But he definitely wants to take that leap, guys. He's ready to move. He's ready to move. The illusions are really dropping. The illusions are coming down. The towers, you know, are serving him. Serving to help illuminate the deceptions that have been around him, but also the deception of himself, like his self-deception, right? The veil is coming down. He's no longer believing his own lies at this point. You know, he may still be putting up a front, but he knows that Divine Feminine is not putting up with it. He knows Divine Feminine knows more than he thinks she does. It's more of like he knows more. He knows more than he's letting on. Right, but Divine Feminine already knows this. So it's like he's kind of got the self-deception. He's like, oh, okay, well, I've been putting on this front, but she already pretty much knows who I am at this point. So there's no reason to hide anymore. So that's actually a really good thing. Masks are coming off. The illusions are coming off. You know, the way forward, Pisces being shown here, okay? The way forward, how to walk away from this crap so that he can reach for this here, you know, is being shown. It's being shown right now, okay? So a lot of emotion today. I do feel very watery. Ironically enough, with this moon that we just had was an Aries moon, and we got you know, feels today. And that's honestly, that doesn't surprise me at all, because it's like, you know, you're being shown the way, and you're emotionally being shown what you need to purge. So I do feel purging is definitely coming in for Divine Masculine. Purging is definitely coming for Divine Masculine if they're not going through it already. Purging of old cycles, purging of karma, purging of inner child issues, learning how to purge instead of repressing, instead of holding on, holding on to the emotions like the King of Cups is here. He's actually learning to purge it, to let it go, to return it to where it needs to go, and to balance himself out so that he can make that decision, right? Again, the moon showing up here. So, that decision being illuminated, he knows which way he needs to go at this point. And he's going with his intuition. He's not even, see the purple? He's going with his intuition. He's not going with ego. He's going with intuition right now. So he knows which way he needs to go, right? He knows which way he needs to go, and he wants to bring in an offer. He is a little trepidatious, though, because he's worried that it's not going to be good enough. Ironically enough, how many times have I said this? Ironically enough, Divine Masculine does not feel good enough for Divine Feminine. Even though, in most cases, as long as Divine Feminine is not an ego, she will take Divine Masculine exactly how he is. Okay, that's the irony, is he does not accept himself as he is, right? So he's afraid Divine Feminine will reject him as he is, right? It's a mirror. Okay, so Divine Feminine, look within yourself. How are you rejecting yourself? Okay, all right. So Divine Masculine, definitely feeling impatient, wanting to move forward again. He's got, look at that. He's got the flame right there, right? Balancing out his emotions. He's purging, right? Trying to come forward, understanding the connection a little bit more. He's carrying the flame, right? So a lot of these things coming to light, and he's understanding it. He's ascending. He's awakening. All right. So I think very, very good. Very good for Divine Masculine, actually. A lot of forward movement. I feel a lot of forward movement for Divine Masculine. All right, Divine Feminine, let's take a look at you, see what you got going on today. Yes. Divine Feminine, standing in her Empress energy. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. So I just love when that happens. It's like validation, right? So this moon, I do feel, though it was a Divine Masculine's moon, okay, and we got Divine Feminine's moon coming up next month. This has helped Divine Feminine, I feel, really step into her own power. It's helped the shift, that inner alignment kind of happening, because that's what Aries is about, is inner alignment, the sense of self, security, also arrogance, honestly, arrogance, ego, those are the negative aspects. But in this case, I think it's affecting Divine Feminine positively, okay? So Divine Feminine really stepping into herself, stepping into her power, stepping into her mission. She's leading, not only Divine Masculine, she's trying to lead Divine Masculine, but she's leading others. Again, I feel some camaraderie here with Divine Feminines going on right now. And of course, this is highlighted, I put that thing with Jupiter 1111, the 2-2 initiative, in my description box. So definitely sign up for that if you haven't already. I think tomorrow is the last day for the first batch, whatever. I don't know what the term is right now, but yeah, so tomorrow I believe is the cutoff for the 15th. So definitely sign up for that. Take advantage of that, okay? Because it's going to help us all really ascend and move forward and stand into our powers, come into our from our Empress into our priestess energy, right? Our high priestess energy. But continue to do the work, continue to do that inner child work, definitely being highlighted here, right? And take that knowledge that you have and balance yourself out, right? And remember, don't focus on the dark, focus on that sliver of light up there, okay? Anything that you need to purge, anything you need to release, go ahead and do that now. I know I had this insane urge to purge yesterday. Like I was throwing away crap. I just went through and I threw away a bunch of crap. So this is definitely happening. So purging, obviously purging emotionally, but also purging in the 3D. Get rid of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, okay? And this path that you're walking, your Divine Masculine is walking, it's going to come together, okay? It will come together. It's coming together. You're understanding this, okay? Divine Feminine really stepping into that role here, that spiritual role, right? And leading the way for Divine Masculine. And believe it or not, they are reminiscing right now. They are thinking of the good times, but you know what? They have children they have to worry about. They have a karmic partner, maybe family that they have to worry about too. Okay, so try to be, a little bit more compassionate. Try not to judge them, okay? Because they are holding a lot of this stuff very tightly to their chest at this point, and so are you. So are you. So again, look to yourself. How are you feeling not worthy? How are you rejecting yourself? What are you holding on to that you need to release? Okay? All right? Release. What do you need to cut out of your life? Okay? And I do feel, again, a lot of stuff coming to light for Divine Feminine, you know? Maybe you forgot about something and it's all of a sudden there and you're like, oh yeah, there was that. I probably need to fix that, or I need to purge it, or whatever. Right? So take a look at your own situation, Divine Feminine. What do you need to release? Okay? Alright, let's get some messages from the counterparts. Somebody requested that I read these, so I'm going to. Although I really like not reading it because it helps you, I think. You can actually, I know this happens to me, you can actually hear your Divine Counterpart's voice when you read them, which I feel like the message comes through clear, but that's fine. I'll do it this way. You and I were too young. Okay. Feel you all the time. Yeah, they're definitely feeling you. I feel very, very strongly right now that the connections are, it's almost to the point where it's like they feel you next to them. You're probably feeling this as well. Okay. They wish they had treated you better. Okay. A lot of regret coming in with Divine Masculine too right now. Okay. And I know yesterday I talked about Divine Feminines regretting, and, you know, I had a lot of people like, no, this doesn't resonate with me. I don't regret. That's fine. It may not be for you. Don't get your panties in a twist, okay? There are a lot of people out there who are regretting, okay? And believe it or not, you may actually be regretting something. You're just in your ego and you're not admitting it. So, yeah. Messages and signs are everywhere, so they're definitely seeing signs. They're seeing synchronicities. They're working on figuring out what they need to do next, okay? So give them time, give them patience, and yes, sexual energy very high right now, guys. It's like getting worse, okay? It's getting worse. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So yeah, they're very regretful for letting you go, but they had to for reasons that they probably will explain later. And you probably already know the reason, to be quite honest. You probably already know the answer. Okay. All right, let's get some messages, some advice from Source on our healing, what we need to do moving forward. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yes, sexual energy very high. I love that this is the first card out. So sexual energy very, very high. But keep in mind, sexual energy is the highest vibration. Okay, so this is a good thing, 3-3, right? So you might be seeing a lot of 3-3. You're probably feeling that sexual tension today. Don't let it distract you, okay? Remember your inner beauty. Remember who you are. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are amazing within yourself. You don't need anybody outside of yourself to validate that for you, okay? You are beautiful. You are loved. Stay out of that victim mentality, okay? And some Divine Masculines are going through this right now. Try to stay out of that victim mentality, okay? If you feel victimized, if you feel like someone is not treating you right, stand up for yourself. Don't sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Don't do that. That's a negative vibration. You don't want that, okay? Some of you are feeling a little bit trapped, right? But remember, it's all in your head. Don't let fear hold you back. You are not actually trapped, okay? If your divine counterpart's feeling trapped, where are you feeling trapped, okay? They are dreaming about you, guys. The 5D communication is very, very strong right now. I know this is true for me, okay? I did have a dream last night, very, very vivid one, okay? So pay attention to your dreams. They are messages. Your Divine Masculine is probably reaching out to you for help, believe it or not. Okay, and find your tribe, find your soul tribe if you haven't found it yet. Again, a lot of camaraderie among the Divine Feminines right now, but Divine Masculines, you can take part in that as well, you know. But also, a lot of them are feeling very tied down by families, very tied down by karmic partners, and you may be feeling that way as well. So that's what's coming through here today, and the importance of family, okay? All right, guys, well, thank you so much for stopping by. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.